look into your eyes and all I wanted it to lie down. Echo from the tree. They're all so carefree.
So, I love Envy the Leaves by Madison Beer, and Madison Beer is my favorite artist ever. But even still, this wasn't always a song I was super big on. At first glance, it just comes off so depressing.
Why don't we lie and act like the best is yet to come? Why don't we try just for one?
And it wasn't until I came across her Vivo Live of this song that I really started listening to it. Her voice was just so good, she did so great singing it, that I had to keep in touch just for that alone. I think we all know what it's like to have a voice that always calms us in sour times.
In these sour times, oh yeah, sour times.
Pun intended. And with every listen, I fell more and more in love with this song, and that's why I'm here to tell you that this is one of the most inspiring and hopeful songs you can ever come across.
Why don't we try?
Not only that, but it's a beautiful example of Madison Beer's talent as a lyricist, co-writing the lyrics for Envy the Leaves, always ensuring her songs have that special level of subtle tact that make them so distinctly Madison Beer. Haven't you ever felt something from the pitter-patter of rain on a cold day? From the way the sun rises to mark a new dawn? Madi is so good in Envy the Leaves of making light of the delicate beauty in all the world. Because anywhere we find beauty, we can find meaning. Madi channels this into her song by making light of the life of a leaf on a tree, the blissful ignorance of snow on a sunny day, to tell something to everyone down on their luck and struggling. If things get so rough, you'd rather be a leaf on the wind or melting snow. That's tough, but isn't that something we all understand? And we know this song is written from the perspective of being in that place of absolute despair because, again,
Why don't we lie and act like the best is yet to come? Why don't we try just for one?
you probably know times like that in your life, if not recently. And this song is perfect because as much as we all need positivity, a pushing through, smiles and wonder to keep going, we also have to be honest with ourselves and how we're feeling from time to time. And let's look at the theming here from top to bottom. The opening goes on about falling leaves.
They're all so carefree, unaware of the fall.
About wishing to be
A drop in the ocean with no words.
It's doubt and specific that the main character of this song is dealing with. The uncertainty of the future. It's a message for everyone, because the future is water in the palm, always slipping, always bleeding away, and no matter how much you have, it'll be gone before long. So how do we even begin to call this an uplifting song? The chorus goes on to speak, what we've played a few times already.
Why don't we lie and have life? The best is yet to come. Why don't we try just for one?
Verse 2 tells us of Snow, our protagonist, becoming more and more bitter to the concept of hope and happiness, calling the concepts naive. And it's here where the subtleties of Madison Beer strike again. Subtle wording testifies to our first example of hope. This is also a good example of how many steps deep Madison Beer runs with her songs. Because deep down, we're never truly sold on the idea something can't change. We know the intrinsic value we all have in our souls. We all know we exist for something better. And I love this here from Madi, how when she speaks of this bitter and down on their luck individual who feels like hope is a lie, how even then, hope just will not die entirely. Holding on like a flicker in the light, a leaf to a tree, a final patch of snow in the sun. A thought we'll be back on in a moment as the song plays on. I really do love how you have to take the song in its entirety to get anything out of it. It's like analyzing a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Chorus again next.
Why don't we lie and have life? The best is yet to come. Why don't we try just for one?
And I keep wanting to play that again and again because this song, like everything Madi does, isn't some big conceptual. It's not some egotistical focus on herself, but it's meant to be for everyone, a lot like her memoir, The Half of It, which tries on so many occasions to take the focus off her and put it on helping you. I loved writing. The writing Madi did for The Half of It.
Why don't we lie?
Specifically, why don't we lie? Why don't we all lie and limp on like the best is to come? Just for once. Be naive. Which takes us into a deep truth. Naivety is being used like a hand to someone drowning by Madi, like Madi giving you an out. Because you might never be sold to happiness.
I'm scared.
You might never really think it's coming, and maybe you can't bear to face that fact right now. Some hurts run a little too deep, sometimes get a little too dark. So how do you keep on going? Well, for now, just drown in the feeling you're a little dumb and crazy and naive. Limp on with what feels so much like it's a lie. Because you can never be sold on hope being a real lie, not really. Maybe it's delusional again, maybe it's crazy. But just take Madi's hand on this, because maybe, just maybe, something can change. And you don't need to believe that to find that something, so just take that hand.
Witness.
Always.
Why don't we try just for
And it's after a final chorus that Madi reimagines the chorus for one final wish. For once, why don't we try that just for once, just for once? You can feel it in your soul, optimism. You can feel Madi's lyrics rising up from the ashes of the void of despair prior.
Okay, I'm done with
Because just a little daring to be naive is all it takes to start believing.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? So, you know, as Mr. Wallace pointed out to me, there's a funny thing, and I wonder if you can figure it out.
Five times, because after the entirety of her song, after the ups and the downs, after the optimism, the rising optimism, of the daring to hope, it's a hope for all of you too, of what can come around one day. And her outro is what seals it all home, as, like I spoke of earlier, to this being not the song for when you need that pep talk, that spark of hope in life, but a hand on the shoulder for sour times. And her outro is what seals it all home, as, like I spoke of earlier, to this not being the song for when you need that pep talk, that spark of life, but a hand on the shoulder for sour times. And her outro is what, like I spoke of her life, but a change does not come all at once, not in here, not up here. And this is why, despite all the simmering hope, the feelings of hell still linger, the hand at each our shoulders. And Madi's outro is so perfect. No true ending, no true conclusion, because the future remains to be seen. Just some optimism. And that's okay. And I hope this song can be a comfort and lesson for you all in tough times like it is for me. Give Madi a follow on her YouTube and Instagram. She's one of the brightest minds in the entertainment industry, I really believe that, and a horrendously misconstrued individual beyond the average celebrity. Lights out.